Shout out to everybody that is tuned in. It's like I look at my face on camera and I'm like, ew, that's me. But whatever. Let's get it
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Sometimes we have to tell ourselves that it's going to be okay, even though when we feel like it's really not. Today is Prison Jail Talk. If you've done any time and you would like to, share your story, you're more than welcome to come up. I'm only spending 30 minutes on the couch tonight. That's why I started a little late because I'm in a lot of pain and I ran out of my pain meds. So, yeah, that. But But we here, and I want to give you guys some of my love and energy, and just talk to you guys about, prison, because prison talk is a subject that I like to keep on the couch, not just because I did 9 years in the penitentiary, but because there's still people that I love and care about that's still in there, and there's still things that's still going on in there that I've witnessed myself, that I've experienced myself, and that the women right now and the men are experiencing right now. And the only way that they can have or get a voice out is if one of us is doing it. And a lot of times we do time, and while we're in there going through it, we're talking all type of shit about what we're gonna do when we get out because they wronged us, how we're gonna tell the world that they did this, and that. And then we get out and then we forget. And it's not that we forget the people that we met. It's just that we forget the fight that we said that we was gonna fight when we get out. Which, I get it, a lot of us come out and didn't even know how to be in the world. And now that we in the world, we like, okay, let me try to figure this shit out first and then I'm gonna go help. But then years later, still haven't helped. And years later, things are still going on in the prisons. So that's why it's so important to me to do prison jail talk, because you never know what story that you might hear that might help somebody. You never know what type of information you might hear that might help somebody. You never know who might come up and share their story. You never know. I got a lot, like I said, a lot of people that's still locked up and they not being treated the best. And sometimes from the outside looking in, if you've never done any time, the first thing that you're gonna say is, well, you shouldn't have did nothing to get in trouble. Okay. But does that give the officers the right to beat us in the face? Does that give the officers the right to kill off inmates? Does that give the penitentiary the right to feed us food that says not for human consumption? No. No. We literally just committed a crime and now we're here doing our time. We didn't expect to do our time. And there's people that literally catch hepatitis, that get sick, that cancer and all type of different medical problems that happen to them in a penitentiary that they cannot get the help for because, like I said yesterday, the medical system is not for that. Doesn't matter what you're going through. A lot of times, the penitentiary will not give a fuck about helping you, about getting you the right help that you need, the best help that you need. You know, they're money hungry. And the reason why I say money hungry is because why on earth are you guys selling products that's for individual sale at a high price? You know, the things that they do, the things that they... So we got to continue being the voice. We got to continue getting the word out. We got to continue standing for our people. I know you would hate to wake up and somebody tells you, hey, you know your close friend Ashley that you met in prison? You know, she's still locked up and one of the officers actually accidentally beat her to death. Like, how? What? And imagine the families that get phone calls from other inmates and not staff. There's sometimes that inmates have passed away and the staff wasn't the one to inform the family, it was the inmates. It was the inmates. Now, what does that tell you? That says a lot. They don't give a fuck about making sure that we good. And when we die, they don't give a fuck about making sure that our family knows. You better leave it up to your cellie, because your cellie gonna get the news out faster than the police. And that's just real. That's just real. It's sad the things that you have to do to get attention in prison. So it's, I mean, when I think about them telling me all these years that I've been faking being in pain and all this bullshit, you know, I also got to remember that there literally are people that was on the yard with me that did fake certain sicknesses and did fake certain problems. But it's not that they was really faking it. It was they were exaggerating it. And the reason why they were exaggerating it is because they wasn't getting the help that they need. So if I'm going into medical, I walk in there and I'm like, hey, like my neck, it's hurting so bad. I need somebody to please look at it. They're gonna be like, the first thing they're gonna say is, you're gonna have to take some ibuprofen or go to your cell and lay down, put an ice pack on it. They're not gonna think to make sure that your bones and shit is in the right place and you ain't got no pulled muscle, no pulled this, no pulled that, and dislocated. No, that's not what their concern is. So then that same person that went in there and was like, my neck, and they didn't get the attention that they need, well, they walked in like this the next time. Hey, I need some help. And it's, sometimes it's sad. That is a sad fucked up situation to have to fake a sickness just to get help. And it should never be like that. It should never be like that. The fact that they are feeding us processed food throughout every day, why wouldn't you want to make sure that the medical is up to par? Why wouldn't you want to make sure that these ladies and gentlemen are on the up and up with their health? Because you got a hidden agenda. You got a hidden agenda. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. CouchChronicles.No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA real JANELL. You know, being in the penitentiary, you have to find something that can get you through without getting you down. Because it's so easy to just be down, because it's so much that goes on the yard, whether you're involved or not. Say you didn't know that your cellie was into it with a bunch of people, and then all of a sudden, blood had been sick and I'm trying to help her. Oh shit, see? Imagine how many people are sick and don't get the help. Imagine how many people died during COVID because they didn't give us the right treatment. They didn't, do the right things. They don't give a fuck. They don't care enough to make sure that our people, our family, our friends, some of y'all brothers and sisters, some of y'all moms and dads are in there. And then I know if your parents have been lying to you the whole time, and then all of a sudden they locked up and then they telling you something and you're like, that don't even seem real. It might not seem real, but it is. They're very neglectful in those prisons. There's not a prison that you would hear that has the best medical. I don't think any facility, and if you are watching this and you're locked up or you've been locked up and you have experienced the medical system in a good way, let me know. Let me know. I remember there was a doctor that was working at Mabel Bassett, and it doesn't matter what you told him that you were in there for. You know what he would do? He would give you a fucking pap smear. You can be like, oh man, I got a migraine. He'd be like, pull your pants down. Pull your pants off and put this gown on. And you like, what? Do what? Or you like, oh my God, my back, something might be wrong, my lower back. Okay, well take your pants off from the waist down and let me check you out. For years, that man got away with randomly fingering inmates. I don't give a fuck. That's what that was. Because why are you giving me a pap smear and putting your finger in my pussy if that's not what I asked for? If that's not what I told you I'm here for. Imagine how many ladies are subjected to that. Imagine how many men are subjected to that. A lot. To use. a lot. So if we not voicing the things that happen to us in prison, it's just gonna keep happening. Cause don't nobody give a fuck to check on them but us. If we continue making noise, if we continue being the voice, eventually something is gonna change. You can't keep getting hit like this and eventually don't move your head out the way so you don't get hit. Eventually, you're gonna move your head out the way. Eventually, prison talk is gonna be everywhere and everybody's gonna know what's going on in these penitentiaries. Everybody's gonna see these faces that's still locked up that we still miss. Everybody's gonna see these faces that passed away from either being in the penitentiary, passed away, or out of the penitentiary and passed away. They're gonna see these faces that have their glow ups. They're gonna see it all over. And one day, it's gonna make a difference. Might not make a difference right now. It might seem like it's going slow, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep being consistent and persistent about it because it's something that needs to be done. It's something that needs to be talked about. Ain't no way that these ladies are strung out on meth and just the inmates are bringing them in. No. We've all witnessed a time or two, especially if you've done a lot of time, an officer bringing in the bag. Not no inmate. I'm talking about officers. They're not innocent. And sometimes the ones that's the hardest, those are the ones that's doing the motherfucking most. And a lot of times, some of the girls, they not gonna tell. They not gonna say nothing because they want those drugs. They want this officer to keep on bringing in whatever they're bringing in. But what about their hidden agenda? What about the real reason why they're bringing in those drugs? To get you strung out, to get you needing them, to get you fiending for your next hit. I don't know what's more scary, seeing people on the street strung out or seeing people on the yard strung out sliding down the fucking wall. I don't know which one is more scary. The fact that they can't get a drug rehab, or because what rehab do they really have in prisons for the ones that's strung out? And the ones that didn't even mean to be strung out, they literally was just going through something one time and hit something thinking that it was just gonna calm them down that one time, and then all of a sudden they're addicted. All of a sudden they're addicted, never been addicted before in their life. Then all of a sudden they're meth heads. Now they got the infamous name of being a meth head. It's sad, but it happens. And it could be happening right in your state. Right in your state penitentiary. I know for sure that it's happening in Oklahoma. I know that for a fact. I've seen people strung out. And I'm not even mad at the ladies. Because it's somebody bringing this in, it's someone influencing you to take it. They caught you at your most vulnerable moment and presented an easy fix. And really, it's a dangerous fix that causes several issues and problems. Staff being on your ass. There's staff that knew people were strung out. Knew it. But they can only give, how many misconducts is somebody gonna, come on now. There's people that don't even give a fuck about a misconduct. And another thing that we're getting high off of was rides. And when you in there, you don't even think about the dangers of Neurotin. You don't. Only thing you think of is, I'm putting this bitch in my coffee, I'm about to get high, and I'm about to carry on my day. And if I can get another Rodney, then I'm gonna get it. Rodney causes a lot of problems. Problems that it's not gonna show you on your little. So when you go to pill call and you have to get like a sleeve of pills, they're not gonna tell you on that sleeve that it may cause liver disease, it may cause this, it may cause that. If you have lupus, don't take this, don't take that. This is actually used for such and such and such. They're not gonna tell you that. They already don't want to treat you in there. So why would they want to make sure that you taking the right pill and it's doing the right thing to your body? They already feeding us things that are not good for our body. They don't care. Now, you will get one officer or one staff member, or maybe 2 or 3, that actually care. But majority of the time, you don't. And that's why the system is failing these men and women. Y'all supposed to be rehabilitating them, and by the time they get out, they're just a better criminal than they was before. That's true. You've given them the game. Instead of teaching them how to not do something the wrong way, you just want to punish them, put them in lock, then they come back out and do the same shit. And then it ends up being a routine. So by the time they discharge, do you think that they're going to be on the up and up? Do you think you think you're going to see their halo just sitting up there? No. They're going to do everything they can to manipulate whatever situation that they can, because that's what they know. They wasn't taught anything different, because those programs in the prisons, they don't really, some people might say, hey, I took anger management and I'm not angry no more. Some people might say, I took anger management and I'm even fucking angrier. Those classes, they're just there. They're just there. Because if you truly, truly want to help, then truly help. You'll know how to help. If you're an officer that's bringing in drugs, the way you can help is stop getting my babies strung the fuck out. And that's just that. If you're part of the faculty that brings in the motherfucking meat that says not for human consumption, bitch, you part of the problem. For real. You said just like they subscribe Seroquel for sleep, and that's an epilepsy drug. You know what's crazy is they had me on 800 milligrams of that. Seroquel, they had me on they had me on Haldol without Cogentin. You know what I'm saying? They are quick to diagnose you without really getting to know you. They're quick to diagnose you without really doing the thorough way to diagnose somebody. If you're unqualified to do the things that you're actually supposed to do, then what makes you think that you're qualified to diagnose me with paranoid schizophrenia? What gives you the right to, hey Nancy, to diagnose and give these medications without knowing the history of the person that's taking it? How do you not know? Oh, is it because you guys said that whatever you learned in the medical field doesn't apply in this prison? So then how all of a sudden you know enough to prescribe Seroquel, prescribe gabapentin, but you didn't even really do a thorough check on him. You didn't even really find out what's really going on. You just thought, let me put her ass to sleep so she don't come back up here no more. And Seroquel will do just that. It will put you right to sleep. Right to sleep. Is that a good thing? No, how could it be? How? You have to know someone's background and everything that you possibly can when it comes to being a doctor. From what I've learned from the doctors that actually did me the right way, they asked me everything about my history. I'm talking about family history, all of that, back to my motherfucking ancestors. So how are y'all able in the prisons to prescribe these same meds that these doctors out here have to ask all these questions to make sure everything is right and nothing is, doesn't affect them the wrong way? How do y'all do that in just one sitting? Oh, you said you can't sleep? I got the thing for you, sweetie. And then all of a sudden, their name is being called a pill call, and they got 800 milligrams of Seroquel, Topamax, Gabapentin. You're not even supposed to eat Topamax and Gabapentin together. So how are y'all prescribing those together? What is the agenda? I'm just saying. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. CouchChronicles.No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. I'm going to jump into another song, and then I'm going to leave you guys with a few more words, but I'm in a lot of pain today. So I'm going to end a little bit early today again, but I will be back on Thursday. And pain and all, we're going to do it. So let's get into it. If you haven't already heard my new album, Elevate, it's anywhere that you can download music. Just type in my name, JANELL, and Elevate. It's prison jail talk for the rest of the week, because I didn't get to do it last week except for that one day. Thursday will be the last day of prison jail talk. So if you would like to come talk about, your time, then you're more than welcome. This is one of my top songs from my album right now that I've been singing. That's what it's trending. It's called Dance.
Mask gon' drop.
I came to dance all night. I'm in my element, the mood is feeling right. I don't got the time to be wasted, so turn up the music, I'm trying to get to it. You see the movement, back, I came to dance. I came to dance, 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 dance. I know you see it. I came to dance, 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 dance. Remember my for a minute. I came to dance, 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 dance. Oh yeah. I came to, hey. Remember my for a minute. Give me some space, let me stay for a second. This music is making a difference. The bass give my body minutes. The motion like water, you get it. It be healing me. It's my therapy. When I feel down, I swear it gives me energy. Pour up some more of that TNC. Roll up some more of that gas. I got honey tree. I'm turning up, yeah. I'm in my zone like it's nothing. Ain't giving no fuck about the next, cause it ain't no use to get shit off your chest. So let me dance. The music is shifting my mood. Now I'm all in the trance. Got me bobbing my head. I just came here to dance all night. I'm in my element, the mood is feeling right. I don't got the time to be wasted, so turn up the music, I'm trying to get to it. You see the movement, babe, I came to dance. I came to dance, 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 dance. I know you see it. I came to dance, 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 dance. Remember my for a minute. I came to dance, 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 dance. Oh yeah. I came to get hypnotized by the beat. This music it brings out the beats of me. I'm feeling so peacefully. The only thing that I can think is just my mind for a minute. But it's taking a minute and I'm at the gear. I need music, it's telling my lullaby. And it hits me and I can
know, if you got out of prison and you struggling with feeling like you about to do something to go back, or call somebody that can help you. Call somebody that can encourage you. You can call me. I will encourage you because, baby, we're not going back there. Okay? I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back on Thursday. Sleep well. Have a good day or good night. And know that I love you guys so very much. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that have been streaming my music. Shout out to everybody that's been purchasing merch and been inboxing me, hitting me up. And shout out to everybody that's been pulling up on me and making sure that I'm good. You know, bringing me fruits, vegetables, and stuff. I love you guys so much, and I will see you Thursday. Later. Love you, TikTok. Spotify Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limit.